Hi, I'm David, and this is a review for the SMARTI Text Health 7.0 for Quick Center Company only. I get the product for just the price of shipping and taxes. The bag seems small. It can't receive a 17 inches laptop, but finally it's the best size in order to avoid a too large bag when deployed. I personally use it in addition of my computer bag for work, and the two bags fit in my back, the SMARTI Tech on the top and my shoulder computer bag below. The bag itself has a shoulder strap, and you could use it as a sling bag if you want. You can access to the shoulder strap directly from the pocket and deploy it easily from small holes. As you can see on the video, you could then storage the shoulder strap on the bag and get a little carrying case. You could also get one of the strap and have a sling bag like this. It's perfect for travel, for example. In each strap you have an attach for a belt support. The bag itself could contain a lot of gear, not that much compared to the size of the bag itself, because some space are needed for the expansion of the bag. The main pocket is useful as it's the main compartment, the biggest one, so I store my everyday gears. The front pocket have small compartments in order to let you organize all your gear easily. Even you have even the place for an umbrella. You have an easy access to all your gear, easy access, easy use, and the mesh pocket is really useful in order to see what are in the bag and to easily find what you need. The back pocket is not as useful as it could be because you have two compartments. I use it personally with my notebook, but it's not wide enough to have your computer. For me, in a 15 inches laptop, it's not big enough, but I use it in other bags, so it's not a big deal for me. When you open the bag, you could have a biggest backpack. The opening is really simple. You just have to clips as the straps in order to get the biggest backpack. The storage is well studied. You can find all the elements you need. You can store it in order to not have it in your way when you use it daily. So it's really easy to use for an everyday bag. The main idea for me is the use of the computer as a back support. I personally use several folding bags, and the main problem is that the bag folds continuously, so it's really useful to have this support in the back. Even when you put the bag on the floor, it don't fold. That's my main positive point. The most way of improvement concerns the zippers. You have a lot of zippers on this product. The tissue is hard enough to avoid most of common problems, but you need to be really careful. As you can see on the video, you can attach the computer bag with the scratch to the back of the backpack and get a strong support. As said before, This is really easy to understand what to do, what to fix. Zippers are a little tricky sometimes, like in this case. Typically, there is no major problems, but you need to be careful in order to avoid to get the tissue stuck in the zippers. So the bag have great versatility. You have a small bag, you have a bigger one, and even a bigger one when you open all the zippers. So you have really a big bag, but you also have a smaller one when you need it. The finish of the product is good. You have a great color and great materials. The bag could be extended more, so if you use the zippers to extend the bag, you have zippers and scratches in order to open wide the bag, so you have a full new space, so a really great backpack. In the storage mode, the scratches keep the bag in the smallest part possible. As you can see on the video, you need to round the zippers all around the bag to open to access all the new gear. Then you can fully open the bag and access to the main compartment, biggest compartment. This biggest compartment could be divided using the blue bag. This blue bag can be used, for example, in traveling. You could have your laundry in there and leave it in the hotel, for example. This blue bag can be extended with the zipper all around the blue bag, like in the main backpack, and access to another range of storage. So all the bag is modular, so you can easily adapt it to your needs. For the main bag, you can also extend it, so you open all the zippers and access to a wider bag. That's the same for the blue bag and the biggest one. You need to use a zipper all around the bag in order to access to the more space. This zipper is particularly hard to use because you need to be careful about the tissue, and I really recommend to put your finger in the zippers in order to facilitate the using, but the tissue is hard enough to avoid the problems. Like in the video, you can extend also the smallest part of the bag, the camera access. Then you have the biggest bag possible. As you see in the video, you have really a lot of space. With this bag, you also have many accessories. You have a belt strap, which is fixed on the main bag. You just need to fix it like on the video. It's really easy, really common, so it's not hard to use. It's sometimes a little slippery, but in the everyday use I don't think it's a trouble. So you have a fully backpack. You also have a shoulder strap with two points of fixation. The next accessories is the camera bag, so it could be unfolded totally. It's not my main use. You could scratch separation in order to adapt it to all usage. I don't have a big camera, so it's not a big use for me. The key point is that this small bag could be get into the stealth, so you have great access to your camera if needed. You just unzip the the camera compartment of the bag and put it in there. So I don't use the camera bag itself, but I use this extra compartment of the main bag for small packets, like in the postal packets. So it's an extension of the bag which could be used for multiple purposes. The main feature is you can access the camera bag directly from the main bag when you put it in. Just open the front bag and you can easily access, and it's safe. It's on the bag, you can zip it and you could easily use your camera. When it's this mode, the bag is a little bulky. You also have a bottle holder with zip. The camera bag could also be storage in the blue bag, the inside blue bag. So you have gears studied to be used together, and it's really clever, really useful daily. The other accessories, you have a small pouch for informatical gear, one big for a big screen, another one with small pockets for small gears to transport. For example, if you need to transport AirPods or a mouse or something else. Then you have a bag for shoes, for example, largest one. And finally you have a toilet bag, which is really small for just the necessary. So to conclude, you have a great product with a good versatility, good finish, good durability. For the way of improvement, you have a lot of zippers, and it could be an issue in certain manner. The space in when put in the small pack is not really wide, and the camera bag is not really useful for me. Thanks for watching.